Do you do you have cold vein? I mean, I'm gonna be playing it tomorrow after I get home from work. But will you be playing it? Thought so. Thought so. Then shut the fuck now. And Borderlands? Oh. You're a shower guy. No. That part I can honestly say no. Oh my god. Seriously. Don't do it.
It's blocked.
No.
It's not possible just now.
You said why not? They're working on Elden Ring right now. As I straight up said, dude, right? I said this. I said this when Sekiro was, kind of getting a thing, right? Before it got announced. I said, hold off on Bloodborne 2. They don't need to make that right now. Even then, right? They don't need to make that game right now. I love Bloodborne. I love the Souls one, right? Couple years. No. It's been a while, yes. But yes, it came out 2015, bruh. No. Dude. 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 Dude, it's fine. Let them create shit first. Then I know you want it. What? They don't need to. That's not their thing. The only game, see, look, every time a From Software makes a game, it beats out the competition every single time. So the best thing you need to do, right? Right? The best thing you as a company need to do is have an idea that they're not gonna make. So, because you know for a fact, Neo came out, and then Sekiro came out. And would you ever play Neo again? Realistically, thank you. So no. If I was
Your
what's called,
Excellency.
stick with the
Lord
goddamn idea I got,
Desade.
and I already know they're
I
not
have
gonna do
been
it.
told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are
Yeah.
great responsibilities
And then it would
for
be
someone
literally
as young
blatantly
as yourself.
copying.
But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for pt4. My cousin Constantine is about to take up
No.
office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A
Terry
brilliant
Bogard
future
is
awaits you.
White
They
Pop's one of
say
the
that
biggest
it is
announcements.
a marvelous
So they
island.
have to announce.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A
No.
rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble.
Yeah,
in
because you know all the
Serene.
characters are going to be
A
characters from video
charlatan
games at this
passing
point.
himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our
Wait,
pride.
you
This
said what?
vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time.
We already got
In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises.
Like,
My departure is imminent.
like who?
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see
Like
you have
who?
taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center.
No,
He is said to be
no,
clever and
no.
mean.
They don't need Ragnar's
Be
implementation.
careful.
No.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord Desade.
You said what? Okay, I do see that. No. Probably him or Kazi I'll be fine with. Probably, but we'll have another fucking sword character.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea.
How many sword
The
characters
absolute
are there in the
cure
game
of
now?
Everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still. This little vial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking,
No, it
if
ain't.
this remedy can heal one from the Malico. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malico isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance.
As long as they didn't put fucking Steve from
and give
Minecraft.
yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A file only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything.
Okay, so if we
Except
get
the
all the
Malico,
sword
of
characters
course.
out,
That being said,
out of a roster
it
of
is known that
72,
those in
and
top
excluding
health
Ganon because
resist
most of
the
the attacks
Malico
aren't a
best of
sword.
all.
It's 1,
Then
2,
don't throw away
3,
this
4,
chance.
5,
Think of all the pains that this potion
6,
could help
7,
you avoid.
You are
8,
right. It's a deal.
9.
I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough
10,
for everyone.
11,
is. He's our man.
12,
His
13,
speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him,
14,
wonder if he'll serve us the
15,
same routine.
16. There's 16 characters out of 70 fucking 2. They don't really need to keep adding only sword characters. Granted, I don't really give a fuck, but Jesus, holy Christ.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
No.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Bro, I think I know who they should. I feel like they should add, because they said they're not. Are you done? Are you sure you're done? Are you positive you're done? I don't believe you, because that's the funny thing. Are you sure? You're done? Okay, cool. Are you sure? Okay. Are you positive? I'm just making sure, because if you're going to be a dick, it's not going to answer the question. He's already a trophy, bro. Hmm?
To my help! And down to the others!
Hold up. I don't know why this thing has now. There is a Square Enix character. What? There are two. Hero and Cloud, man. Nako's there and he helped develop the game. So there's about to be an SNK character. Capcom is represented 3 times. Sega is represented twice. I'm not gonna lie to you, that would be vicious.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being...
You know what? Who they should add?
Now.
It would probably be
gladly returning your
someone
vial so
from
that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to
another
dissipate my
Sega character
doubts,
would actually
as well
do
as
it
those
good.
of these brave folk.
Yes.
No.
I...
They already had Bayonetta.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a
shit.
spike.
You know who should have added?
We need to take a look at the tavern.
Somebody. You ever play that game, Streets of Rage? No. Project Cross.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you.
No, that's
Have you
Final
seen
Fight.
the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance.
Yes.
And here I am.
You're right.
Playing the
They should
part
add something from
of
Dark
potion
Souls.
maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of...
I actually said that before. They should add
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an
Artorias.
imposter.
Yes, Artorias.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one.
Okay,
Sahin
so I don't know if you
himself
know,
showed
the
no
face of
machinations
their
to disgrace
fucking
me.
thing is Artorias, the Abyss Walker. Why would they put a character? There are no regularly named characters from Bloodborne, bro. Name a character from Bloodborne that is not the last boss. Huh? Okay, so let me ask you another question. How the fuck would that... How is he a character? How is he a
Dr.
character?
Sahin warned me that you're an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him.
Thank you.
I was a master
The
alchemist.
only characters
I understand
that they
if you don't
have
believe me after all
are
that,
few. Like,
but I have
any
a number
Souls
of
characters they
documents to
have
prove
are
it.
few.
I would still
Unless you
do
really,
what
really
Sahin
look up the
himself
backstory of
showed
a
no
character.
machinations to disgrace
The
me.
only character that they have that would make the most sense is Artorias. Why would Gascone make more sense? How would Gascone make more sense? Moveset wise,
Sahin bear you
Artorias
such
makes the most
I wasn't
sense.
fortunate enough to oppose certain
Artorias even has a move that
we
could be considered his
To
up B
criticize
automatically.
their methodology.
What?
I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners.
Think about that. Have you
Making
fought
them
Artorias
drink the
yet?
most
Ever?
vile poisons to find a
All
remedy
right
for
then,
malady.
shut your mouth.
They won't
This
hesitate.
motherfucker has a fucking... This man has a move where he does a front flip
for an act of
literally
courage
50
that
feet
you
in the
fell from
air
grace and
and comes
earned
down with a
hatred.
sword, bro. No, a Taurus alone. So a Taurus fights like you, except for he can do a front flip in literal like 50 feet in the air. Kind of think of it, that is like a lot of Dark Souls bosses.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful.
Not all of
That is
them,
to say that they don't contain any.
because I'm pretty sure.
But you could
I'm
just as easily
pretty
produce
sure the
real
Smelter
healing
Demon didn't do that.
potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder. That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice.
That too.
But it
But-
does not harm them, I assure you.
The
If this potion were
the
inoffensive,
only
then why
problem that
wouldn't you
may
drink it when I
have,
offered it to you?
yeah, exactly. The only problem they have is they can only put Scorpion and fucking Sub-Zero. Who would care about anybody
A
else?
small sip of this mixture provokes
You
in
see what I mean?
a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
You
Your
said
methods
what?
don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
I know, but
But you're
that
hurting
won't work.
innocents.
You already know it's not
I
going to be
cannot let
every
your
fight.
commerce
Man.
continue.
So, what
I feel like another character's going to
are you
be.
going to do with me, sir?
Killer Instinct is easy. Yeah. Couple characters from Killer Instinct would make. Jago would be a beast. Jago would be a beast in the game.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
Sir, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You're under arrest.
How unjust. I am finished. Sahin is going to throw me in the bottom of a deep cell, if not worse.
No. Shut up.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
A vehicle. A vehicle.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
EA.
He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you hurry.
Governor Burren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island.
Wait, you said what?
Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present.
Yeah, a Madden or a FIFA player.
I need to be going.
Goodbye, honestly,
Goodbye, Lord
an
Desai.
EA character. I was exactly about to say Isaac. I was gonna agree with you. I agree with you on that one, Isaac. But you ever play that game, PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale? Yeah. You know what? You want to know how I would fix PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale 2? Right. Here's how I would fix it. Oh, okay. That's actually the fifth thing, right? Here is 4 other ways I would fix the game. Actually put PlayStation exclusive characters in the game. Put PlayStation exclusive characters in the game. Put actual PlayStation exclusive characters in the game. Let's not make Kratos broken. And then make it more like Smash Brothers. There we go. That makes sense?
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Oh, then.
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for tir on the hour.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yes.
But
I did
all they had to
hear
do,
talk
they
that
had
you had both
one
received
fucking
callings
job,
of greater
was to
stature.
make a Smash Brothers like
Allow me
game.
to
But
congratulate
instead,
you.
they wanted to make an
Were you not
esports
named legate
FGC
of the
game that did
congregation?
not become that.
You are correct, Excellency.
Literally,
I thank you.
like
It is a
that
station
super
of
mechanic
great
was so
honor
fucking
that I'm
stupid
sure you will
that
feel
certain characters,
brio and
as soon as their
panache.
bar hit level 3, they won
The
the
Mother
game.
Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to
My
work
dude.
with you and
My
your
dude.
cousin in the
If-
future. I only regret that your departure is
Yeah,
so
it was
sudden.
Dante level 3 though. You could
To be
dodge him
entirely
and what's
honest
going.
with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it.
But like
And perhaps I
somebody
can
like
take care of your
fucking
problem before my
Spike's
departure.
level 3,
Very well.
it's insta kill for everybody.
A small
There's nothing
group
you can
of
do.
dangerous heretics.
You
has
couldn't even
found
dodge it.
refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls.
Dog, I'll get
But
rid of
these
the super
particular
recutter.
non-believers
Period.
threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with
Exactly.
to take them who knows
Spike,
where.
Parappa the Rapper, or
see.
fucking
You're
Hayachi.
hoping that I'll be able to do something before they
But
make
like
it to
other
an enemy
characters who
city.
had level 3s
If your
had
heretics are
to
planning
actually
on boarding
work
a
for the
ship,
level 3.
they must be in the
My
dark.
character
I'll
included,
look
which
into
is
this and see what I can
Evil Cole. I had to wait. Second, why the fuck did they put 2 Coles in the game? What in the fuck was the point of that? Who in their right...
Could you tell me anything about Tuleme?
It would be a pleasure.
Look,
As you
dude.
already know,
It was
our
so
glorious
easy.
nation is guided
So
by our
fucking
faith.
easy to do something
We follow
like
the
have
teachings
one of his
Mateus,
goddamn
our
moves in the
founder
game
and greatest
switches.
prophet.
Thank you.
and give
Thank
thanks
you.
each day to the
That
luminous
what?
for having gifted
Everything
us
about
magic.
them was the same except
The
for
high
certain
dignitaries of
properties of some of
Thélème
their moves.
are at the
All
same
they had to do was
time
hit
our
down and
spiritual
down on what's it
guides,
called, and he did some of the moves.
advocates,
Considering
and
that Cole
grand
McGrath
mages.
was in Street
I've
Fighter
heard
X
say that
Tekken for the
dissensions have
PlayStation,
appeared recently
and he
in the
literally had moves for both
Ah,
the light and the
you
dark
must
side
certainly
of
be
his
speaking
fucking.
about the debates that
Are
have
you kidding
divided
me?
the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly.
Yes, they
But
really
other,
need to put a Delson
more
Row. They need to not put
open-minded
Fat Princess
factions
in there
exist
because
within
that's
our
not a
nation.
thing. They need to put
They believe
and,
that a
and
less
make
rigid
Fat Princess
dialectic
rival
would
evil
attract
cool.
souls
Are
more
you
readily
serious?
to our faith.
No. The
But their
rivalry between
differences are
Kratos and
purely
Sweet Tooth, that shit was
theoretical
beautiful.
and do not
But
threaten the
the reason they're
cohesion of our
fighting,
nation, I
no.
assure you.
Freaking Jack and Dexter and
What's your point of view on the relationship
Ratchet and
between
Clank,
our two
perfect.
nations?
Cut,
As
print,
ambassador of Thélème,
money, right?
I
Sly
can only
Cooper and
rejoice
Nathan
at
Drake,
the mention
money.
of our commercial
Everybody else in
treaties.
that game, it was garbage.
We
All the other
appreciate as
rivals
well the
were
welcome
garbage.
that your uncle
All
gave
of
to
them.
our
Every
missionaries.
single one. Garbage.
Thanks to your support,
Second,
more and more
while the game...
believers wander your lands. The congregation
Why the fuck
is
was
our
Raiden in
most
the game,
precious
and why was
ally.
DMC Dante in the game?
To be
They're not
perfectly
exclusive
honest,
characters.
we have
It's not called
only
PlayStation
two
Plus
complaints.
a lot of the characters All-Star
That
Battle
heresy
Royale.
is
It's called
tolerated,
PlayStation Battle Royale.
and that your
Or
treaties
PlayStation
with the
All-Stars.
Bridge Alliance are maintained.
Why the fuck was Big Daddy in the game when he clearly is definitely
How's
not no
Thélème
goddamn
faring?
fucking PlayStation character?
We built a marvelous city.
Bioshock didn't even come to
San
PlayStation
Mateus,
until way later.
on the
So it's
western
like,
coast of the island.
Nani?
Did you know
Exactly
that
what
certain
it said.
historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet?
Oh, we got
Our missionaries
Aloy, we
there
got
are a
Crip.
multitude. Not a day
Here,
passes
Aloy.
without
You still
new
got Nathan Drake. You
islanders
can still put
joining our
Kratos.
sacred
Hopefully, you put
faith.
Kratos and what's his name in the
Of
game.
course, there are
Fucking.
certain
You got
pockets of resistance.
Spyro. You said
There is
what?
talk of a demonic cult.
Yeah, no, not a trash.
Disgusting creatures. But I am confident
The first
that
boss in the
Order
game. The
Luminous
first
will be
boss.
able to put an end to these horrors.
He'd be a cool
we have
boss fight too.
tremendous
I mean, a cool character to use.
Entire native
You could put
population
fucking hell.
will
You can even
join
put Zeus
our
back in the
ranks.
game. Isaac was in the game too as a DLC, but he didn't make literally no sense because, again, he's not a
I must be
PlayStation
going.
All-Star.
Farewell, Excellency.
May
Hayachi
the
can
light
kind
guide you,
of not be in the game when they put like Kazuya. Granted, technically he is no longer also a PlayStation exclusive character. Fucking that shit bugs me, bro. Yeah, oh, that would make sense. You know why that would make sense? Because all they gotta do is make exclusive fucking shit. Exclusive. Not multi-console characters. Like, DMC Dante did not need to be in the game. And it was during the time when nobody liked that fucking Dante. It was so bad that the Japanese version of the game... The Japanese version of the fucking game was supposed to have the original Dante. And then Capcom was like, nah, you're not getting the character unless it's our discount Dante. We want the West people to like this Dante.
Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine.
But like I said, man,
passengers.
they need to
Take a
change
look
the
around.
mechanics.
There are
They
far
need to
too many
make it a
codes and
little
codes
more
to
like
stop
Smash
us
Brothers.
stolen.
Like a little bit
As long as
more.
they don't try and get
Like
on my
have a
ship.
mode where I can just knock you off the fucking stage. I don't really like that I have to do my special to kill you. Because again, literally they were never balanced. If I'm Nathan Drake and you're fucking Cole McGrath, I'm going to win that exchange.
Why the sudden interest in smuggling?
Because Cole McGrath, both of their level ones was pick you up and throw you.
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Thélème has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus. asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt. Like yourself.
Exactly.
And in order
A
to
Bloodborne
interrogate the
character
smuggler, we'll need to
would be
find a way
fucking
into his
perfect.
jail.
And that's where it would make more sense. And the funny thing is, they will fit. And a level 3 could be fucking, what's his name? Sir Gurman. And he comes out and it's just like slash the whole screen and shit. That'd be so cool. Cause Sir Gurman was so cool. You know, huh? The last boss of Bloodborne. Sir Gurman. It's Gurman. He says it. You thought, what do you think his name was, bro? What did you think it was pronounced? It's Gurman. That's what he says.
I've seen a few escapes in my time, but
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit
First
to
of all,
some crime,
my name
you
is
are
Shared
truly
God.
twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no
It's
more.
always time.
Come now. Are you the one?
No
I'm
one
looking for?
spoke regular
I'm already
English,
locked
bro.
up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right? Lock. Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
My character in this game is so ugly, you know? That would genuinely be terrible.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe.
Yeah, it's pretty
but the
good.
Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of pt4, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of St. Matthias.
And? What did you find?
pt4 is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjuration stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Wow.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style?
What gun?
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Mateus, the founder of the mythical Teleme. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Will you our lives? We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Wow.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Yo, what happened to you? I'm not gonna lie, I was about to just, I was gonna say shit. I need to find a way to stay the fuck awake while I'm playing this damn game. I don't gotta go to work till later. You know what I call it? You know what I call an asshole named Terrell? An asshole. No, call him an asshole. The fuck is that noise, bro? It's called Greedfall. It's a RP Jizzle. My missile for Rizzle. Yeah, it's really good.
It's not possible just now.
Because I need to conserve space on my phone? On my computer? A place where I have a finite amount of space that I don't need to kind of overcrowd with my shit. This game Greedfall is good and bad as it exists. How do you know? How did they even get mad at you?
So, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor? We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
You're quite right, I do have a thing or two to put in order.
Then be quick with it. There isn't much time left before the tide rolls out.
Be back soon, Captain.